Hey, what is up, guys? It's Awesome Bomb here, and this is gaming news of the December 6th, 2013 gaming news. Finally, as I said a few days ago in another video that I was going to do it, here it is. I don't know how long this is going to be. I mean, I have a lot to talk about. I actually have like a lot more to talk about than in this video, but I had to remove a few things because otherwise the video would take like over an hour long. I mean, I have so much to talk about because of how much has happened in the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and just start right now. I don't want to waste too much time because otherwise it's gonna take like 1 hour or something. So anyway, there's quite a few topics I want to talk about. Obviously, let's start off with the next-gen consoles because, yeah, you can't just avoid that. I mean, the next-gen consoles have pretty much arrived. The PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. I'm not going to count the Wii U as a next-gen console because that does not look next-gen at all, so fuck it. Alright, that's enough about Wii U. So anyway, let's just start off with PlayStation 4. So, first, let's talk about the sales real quick. The sales numbers. Basically, the PlayStation 4 has sold 1 million consoles in less than 24 hours, which is basically the most successful console launch to date. And as of December 1st, the PlayStation 4 has sold 2.1 million consoles. Of which 1.4 million in North America and 700,000 in Europe and Australia together. So that's a lot, actually. I mean, like, I'm sure that they were not able to sell more. I mean, there's still many people who are actually waiting for that PlayStation 4 because, well, basically, there are more people who want PlayStation 4 than there are PlayStation 4s available as we speak. So yeah, I mean, if they were able to keep up with the question, or like, how do you say that? Well, if they were if Sony was able to keep up with the amount of, or the number of people who want the PlayStation 4, they would have sold over 3 million by far right now. I think so, at least, because there's still a lot of people waiting for their PlayStation 4 pre-order. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they would have sold 3 million by now if they had the chance to actually like give so many PlayStation 4s out. But yeah, it's still a lot. I mean, 2.1 million is still a lot, considering that they're not able to keep up with the number of people who want the PlayStation 4. So that's still a good thing. So yeah, basically, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I really didn't expect this much, honestly. Like, I didn't expect they were able to make so many PlayStation 4s in such a short period, but I guess they were. So whatever. I mean, that's a cool thing. Yeah, but there were obviously, as with every new console generation or new console, like there's always going to be some issues with the new consoles, and the same thing happened with the PlayStation 4 and with the Xbox One as well. But it was not really like disastrous. It was not like a disaster on how many people actually had problems with it. Like, there was just little very small percentage of people who actually didn't have, or did have issues with the PlayStation 4. So yeah, it's a good console launch. I mean, there's no big issues anywhere. Well, there are, but not like on a big scale like with the Xbox 360 when it was launched. There were like so many people with problems, so it's just ridiculous. But they did a pretty good job on this one. So about the Xbox One launch, because I still have to talk about the sales numbers with that one. Basically, all Microsoft has said by now is that they have sold 1 million Xbox Ones in 24 hours in 14 regions. Okay, So just to quickly compare, the PlayStation 4 sold in the first 24 hours 1 million in North America only, and the Xbox One sold 1 million in 14 regions. So I'm not exactly sure which regions these are exactly. I mean, I don't know, but there's a few European and North American, and like it's all around the world basically, but in not all regions all around the world. So whatever. Anyway, right now they are saying that they are selling every single console they can, basically meaning that they have not. Their system is not sold out like with the PlayStation 4, because the PlayStation 4 is completely sold out right now. No, you're not able to get one until at least, like, I don't know, maybe in the middle of this December or something like that. But the Xbox One has not been sold out completely, and they are still trying to like sell every single system they can. And they have proven that with Black Friday, because I'm pretty sure all of you Americans who watch these videos know what Black Friday is. And they said, or well, no, an analysis said that the Xbox One had been sold way more than the PlayStation 4 on Black Friday, which is obviously like it's like, what else would you expect? I mean, when a system has been sold out, you can't expect much. You can't expect many systems on Black Friday, basically. Like there's no way that that's going to happen. But the Xbox One was not sold out, like, so they still had quite a few of those systems, and they were able to sell it at Black Friday. So it's a kind of a stupid thing, but I mean, it's whatever. I'm gonna just say it right now. That's just in case you want to know. The Xbox One has been sold a lot more on Black Friday compared to the PlayStation 4. But whatever. So anyway, that's enough for next gen consoles. I mean, I'm still gonna be talking about next gen games few minutes from now, or maybe a few. Yeah, whatever. But enough about the consoles themselves. So let's talk about some games right now. Basically, there are five games I want to discuss with you guys. Basically, let's start off with what I kind of looked forward to a lot in the beginning. Then my interest kind of went away, and now it's kind of back. But anyway, I'm talking about Gran Turismo 6. So basically, the game has come out today officially. I mean, there have been people who have been playing the game for now 2 days or something, because they already got it earlier. But basically, the game has come out today officially, and the reviews are a little less positive than the Gran Turismo 5 reviews. Basically, the reviews are now just starting to pour in right now. I can actually, you know what, I'm going to look right now on the internet, just quickly see how the reviews are on Metacritic. Just quickly, hold on guys, hold on. Alright, so an average score of 7.5 right now on Metacritic. And Gran Turismo 5 had a average score of 8.4. So not sure what's going on over here, but whatever. I mean, you can't really tell like what the real average score is going to be like right now. I mean, it's a little early to say, but I mean, basically, I have been thinking lately. I've been thinking about buying the game again, the Gran Turismo 6. I've been thinking about it again, and basically why is because of another announcement that the developers of Gran Turismo 6 made. They announced, or well, actually said in an interview with Top Gear UK, some of you may know, that's a magazine for basically for cars, and there's also a show, Top Gear. I'm pretty sure some of you may know that it exists out there. It's all about cars and it's like all these new cars and shit. It's pretty funny as well. I watch it sometimes. But in an interview with Top Gear, the developers of Gran Turismo said that they are already working on Gran Turismo 7, and that they are expecting a launch date of 2014 in the best case scenario on PlayStation 4. And that made me really excited. Like, I didn't expect that early of a release date. I mean, obviously, they are expecting it, the best case scenario. So basically, you don't have to be. You shouldn't be optimistic too much. What the hell was that about? Hold on. Too optimistic. You don't have to be too optimistic. There we go. All right. About that 2014 release window, because that's the best case scenario. Okay, so knowing these developers, I wouldn't expect a release date before 2015, end of 2015. I wouldn't expect a release date before that, simply because they say right now that the PlayStation 4 gives them the possibility to quickly make the next installment of Gran Turismo. But the thing is, knowing them, they're going to take their time with their game to finish it like they should do. Because that's what they did with Gran Turismo 5, which was the first PlayStation 3 title. And that game was postponed like crazy. I mean, there were like, I don't know exactly how long it took for the game to actually come out. I mean, I think a few months before the actual release date. Well, hold on. They first had a release date, and then they postponed it like crazy for a few months. I'm not sure how long it actually took, but whatever. Basically, when they actually released the game, people were still a little bit disappointed because they thought it was unfinished. But anyway, I'm going off topic here. What I'm trying to say is that you cannot expect you cannot say right now that this is going to come out in 2014. You just can't. I mean, they're saying the best case scenario, and that means, for me personally, that means 2015, end of 2015, at least, basically. So it could also be 2016, maybe even 17. I mean, I don't know. I'm not. Oh no, I'm not expecting 17. At least, well, a max of 2016 release date. If they surpass that, that's pretty fucked up. But fuck it. Anyway, let me. Oops, what the hell happened there? Wow, really? God damn it! This stupid phone just keeps falling down for some reason. I mean, this is the third time that this had happened in a video right now. But hey, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I'm still thinking about buying Gran Turismo 6. But I'm gonna wait for at least 2 days to see how the average review score progresses. Like, is it gonna go up a little bit or even more, even lower than it is right now? What I've seen from gameplay is that it actually looks quite well. Kind of looks like Gran Turismo 5, and I personally like Gran Turismo 5. Don't get me wrong, I really liked Gran Turismo 5. So right now I actually don't see a reason to not buy it. But I'm still going to wait for some reviews. I want to see how this review score progresses, the average review score. I hope it's going to go up to at least 8 point, that it's at least going to rise to 8, so that they can get a little closer to the 8.4 of the Gran Turismo 5 average review score. But whatever. So fuck it. I'm gonna definitely consider buying Gran Turismo 6, but for now, I'm not gonna buy it just yet. Anyway, let's move on to a different game because I've talked about Gran Turismo enough. Basically, obviously, I got to talk about this. The Grand Theft Auto 5 still has me in its grips. I'm still really enjoying playing that game, and yeah, I'm still like I can't stop playing it. Like, I don't know what it is with that game. I mean, I don't know what keeps me playing, but when I play it, I just enjoy playing it, and that's basically all I want to do. I mean, I want to I want to have fun while I'm playing it, and that's good because I really am enjoying playing it. So hold on, let me check. I'm not sure if I covered this on my last gaming news video or not. I'm not completely sure here. You know what? I gotta check this out because I don't want to be repeating myself. I should have checked this before I made the video, but shit. Because I want to talk about the Beach Bum Pack, which is actually the first, like, kind of a DLC thing, but it's not really. It's free though, but I gotta check this out. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a moment here. Did I talk about this? No, okay, I didn't talk about this. Alright, so anyway, the Beach Bum Pack. I'm sorry for that, guys. Beach Bum Pack. Rockstar Games has finally released their like first kind of a DLC thing, but it's basically an update, but people call it DLC because it offers a lot of new things. Like there's new vehicles, new weapons, new clothes for your online and offline characters. So there's quite a lot of stuff that is new into it right now. And although I didn't really notice it, I mean, I haven't really noticed quite a lot of a difference. I mean, obviously I have actually noticed like the new weapons and the new clothes and new cars, but that's all about, well, that's it right there. I mean, it's not really a big change or anything. It's basically the same game, but just a few extra features and things that you might like. I mean, whatever. I mean, it's a little thing. I guess it's like to apologize for the time that took them to actually fix the game, because right now the game is absolutely 200% fixed. It works perfectly. There's no cloud server outages anymore, which is really good, because I basically a few weeks ago, or actually like 2 months ago, what was it again? 3 months? No, 2 months ago. Sorry, 2 months ago, the cloud servers were unavailable, like, well, at least 95% of the time for me then. But right now, even on the busiest like day and night of gamers, like basically on Saturday night for me is when it's busiest, and even then the cloud servers are still available. So that's a good thing, because most of the time the cloud servers were unavailable for me on a Saturday night. So if I actually feel like playing it Saturday night, I can actually like play it right now. That's a good thing. I mean, it's just a little issue I had, but I had other games to play as well, so I didn't really mind all that much. But whatever. So about let's just a quick little thing I'm also excited for, and they have possibly leaked for Gran Turismo 5, is the update for the heists, which people are really excited about that. I don't know why, but I'm not really excited for the heists. But also casinos, because there's one casino in Los Santos in the world of Grand Theft Auto 5, and it's closed right now. But it says, like, on the entrance it says opening soon. So I already thought they were gonna open this like with a update or a DLC, or I don't know how they're gonna do this. I think it's gonna be an update, just a free thing, like nothing that you have to pay for. At least I hope so. But yeah, I personally like really like casinos, and I actually hope they open this really soon, like before the end of the year, I hope, but I don't think so. But fuck it, they're gonna open it really soon. They leaked it through audio files. Basically, you could like hear characters talk about the heists and the casino that had opened, and like a few other things. You can actually check it out yourself. I've put a link in the description for everything I talk about, for most of the things I talk about. But yeah, it's a really cool thing. I'm really excited about this, and I hope they actually like update this real quick so they can put it in. So again, I'm not really excited for the heists, but I am really excited for casinos, and I hope they just hurry up with that. All right. So anyway, oh, and by the way, but that they also there were also some audio files with the like investing money in stock markets and shit like that. They're also talking about that a little bit, so they're gonna add that as well. Almost forgot. So anyway, another game which to some people is game of the year, to some isn't, is The Last of Us. Basically, there's two things I want to quickly discuss. One thing was that Sony has registered a movie domain for The Last of Us. So does that mean that they are going to work on a movie for The Last of Us? I personally don't. I don't know. I mean, I have kind of a mixed feeling about this. I mean, sure, I want to see how they do that. I mean, it will be great for people who can't play the game to just watch the movie, you know. But the thing is, with game movies, they are most of the time not really great. And the problem is with The Last of Us, the single player takes on average 16 to 17 hours, okay? I'm asking myself, how are they going to implement 16 to 17 hours in a 2-hour movie successfully? How are they going to do that? I don't know. That's why I'm a little pessimistic about this. I don't trust this. Like, there's no way that they're going to make a 17-hour long game into a 2-hour long movie without like removing important stuff in the game, which make the game like really cool and shit, like the tension and the story and then like the characters. I don't see how they're gonna do that. So I really hope that they're gonna make it like into 2 parts, so that the first movie is gonna be about the beginning, like the first 2 seasons, fall and winter, or no wait, sorry, summer and fall, and then that they make a second movie with winter and spring. I really hope they do that. I mean, that would be I would appreciate that if they actually did that, so they wouldn't fuck up like the movies or the movie if they make one movie. I hope if they make the movie, because we're still not really sure if they make the movie, I just hope they split it in half and make 2 movies of it, of both like 2 to 3 hours each. Like, I mean, it's probably gonna be like 2 hours, but I just hope they do it like that and not into one movie of 2 hours or 3 hours. I mean, that would not really be cool. I mean, there's no way they're going to implement 17 hours into 2 or 3 hours. There's no way, successfully. No way. Anyway, enough about the movie. And the other thing, Last of Us, I want to talk about quickly, which I'm really excited for is the single player DLC, because it has been announced that the single player DLC is called Left Behind, that the main characters are Ellie and Riley is a friend of Ellie, and basically like this is gonna be their story before Ellie met Joel and like all the other characters you actually meet in the game. So it's basically gonna be a prequel to The Last of Us in a short, kind of a prequel, but in a short prequel. It's not going to be like 17 hours long. I think it's going to be maybe 6 hours, 7 hours, like maybe 8 hours. I mean, I might be wrong here. I actually thought that Ratchet & Clank would take like 6 hours, but it actually took quite a lot longer than I had in mind. But anyway, so yeah, it's called Left Behind. They only showed like 1 minute of the DLC, just like they only showed the characters, Ellie and Riley, and kind of where they were, but they really didn't like show a lot of it. Like, it was just a little teaser actually, like to kind of show, just to make like, just to let people know that they're still working on it and how it's going to be called. And they didn't even give a correct release date yet. I mean, they said they were expecting a release date of December or January. Well, we are already in December and they haven't announced it, so I'm not expecting a December release date. January is still an option, but personally, I would think this is gonna be released in February, like pretty much right there, or like beginning February or the end of January. I mean, we are not sure, but this is my expectation. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but it doesn't matter. And another thing of Naughty Dog, the developers of The Last of Us, is that they have announced their first PlayStation 4 title, which is just Uncharted. There's no like name behind it, just Uncharted. Okay, So it's probably gonna be it's basically Uncharted 4 probably. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think it's Uncharted 4. It would kind of fit because it's like Uncharted 4 on the PlayStation 4. You know, like this it kind of fits, but whatever. I mean, they announced it, and I'm not looking forward to it because I haven't played Uncharted 4. I have heard that it's actually a really good game and really good franchise, but I have not really looked into it that much. I mean, I have seen some gameplays and like it looks okay, but I'm not sure if it's really something for me. But I thought the same with The Last of Us, and it actually turned out to be one of the best games I've ever played. But yeah, I mean, it's good to know that they're actually working on a PlayStation 4 title, and you can really see with that they are, or that Sony is really trying to uh, put in quality AAA developers. That they want to make sure that there's really good developers working on really good games, and that's a really good thing. So let's see here. Uncharted 4, that's pretty much all I want to talk about for Uncharted. Then the last thing, we're going to wrap this up real quick. The last thing is that Infamous Second Son, which I'm also looking forward to quite a lot, has a release date finally. It is March 21st, 2014. So on PS4 only. I think it's going to be a really good game. I mean, from what I've seen, the gameplays and the trailers, it looks fascinating. Like, it's just like really nice. And I've played Infamous 1 and 2, and they were really good games. I mean, they had a solid story. I liked the gameplay a lot. Graphically, not very impressive, although it did look quite well. But I thought it just didn't look as good as it should be looking, because like the lighting is one problem, because both games were kind of in a moody lighting. There wasn't a lot of sun, and even if there was a sun, it was like not very bright, and that's what I don't really like. Which is why I thought the graphical part was kind of lacking. But whatever. I mean, it still looked pretty great for a dark game. So yeah. Anyway. Infamous Second Son, I'm really excited, and they actually showed like a new power, because right now they had basically since 2 weeks ago or so, they had only shown one power of the main character Delson, which was his smoke powers, but now they actually showed like neon powers, so he can shoot like neon, and like I don't know exactly how it all works, but he can. I'll post a link in the description as well. To this one, it looks really good. I mean, the lighting effect of the neon looks really nice. That's one thing I really liked about it. And basically, I think it just looks really nice. That's all I'm going to say about it. That's all I have to say about it, because I want to be short about this one. I don't want to talk about it for 15 minutes. So anyway, that's all. I'm trying to make this a little quick. I hope it actually turned out to be quite quick. I mean, I don't know until I actually see like the minutes I've fuck it. Anyway, I'll see you when I upload the video. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed gaming news. Not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm still gonna keep uploading Unreal playthrough episodes, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next to that. I mean, I'm not even sure if I have any time for anything next to that. So anyway, later, guys.